So, alright, friends, welcome to Night X Chess. The game today we are analyzing was played between Levon Aronian and Vishwanathan Anand in 2013 in Wijk, the same destination, Netherlands. So, this game was played before 2013's World Chess Championship between Magnus Carlsen and Vishwanathan Anand. In this game, almost three or four brilliant moves played by Vishwanathan Anand and in the middle game. So we'll see real beauty played by Vishwanathan Anand in middle game. So this game will show really good tactical understanding in middle game. So let's start the game without wasting time. Levon Aronian was playing with white pieces and Anand was playing with black pieces. Here white started with d4, then happened d5, c4, queen's gambit, and here he did slow defense with c6. He did not accept the pawn. If he accepts, then it will be queen's gambit accepted. So here white played knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, and e6. e3, knight bd7, bishop d3, d takes c4. Here black captured the pawn, white can capture with the bishop. And why he captured? Because once white plays the move bishop d3, here if he captures, then white has to move his bishop two times. See, we can see. So that's why black captures this pawn and white capture with the bishop. And then b5 happens, threatening the bishop. Bishop will go back on d3 square and then happen d6. Bishop d6 is really a good move, developing move for black, and white can continue here with castling, or maybe white could go for e4 and controlling the central squares. Then black must push his pawn to stop this pawn because fork was coming, and yeah, the moves can go on with calculations. Here white did castling, black did castling, and white did queen c2. Bishop b7, developing light square bishop, and a3. Rook c8, knight g5. So now white is planning to attack on h7 square, which can be target easily because two pieces are already aiming at this square and one knight is also added. Now if black wants to defend this pawn, he must push the pawn, and this square then will be weak because now pawn is gone forward. But here black didn't really care about this pawn and played c5, attacking on queen side and wants to break the center. Now here if white captures the pawn, black will capture with the knight, and then this bishop sacrifice and black will get the bishop back. But here black did not capture c5, he went for knight takes h7. So now black can capture with the knight, then bishop will capture. If he takes check, and king will go on h8, and white can retract his bishop and slowly try to go on king side and hit this square. When white captured h7 pawn, black did not capture knight and went for knight g4, attacking this pawn back. And this is shown a brilliant move by engine. Here white pushed f4, closing the diagonal of this bishop, and black captured c takes d4. Here white capture with e pawn. This pawn is protected by rook, so that's not threat. But here surprisingly Anand played bishop c5 and sacrificed this bishop. What's the reason behind this sacrifice? If white captures the bishop, black can take with knight. This bishop is attacked two times as knight moved on c5 square, and also this check is coming. But white did not take this bishop and played bishop e2, taking back his bishop. Now this knight is also protected, and this line is not gonna be open because since this pawn is on d4 square. Here black played second brilliant move, knight de5. So two pieces are already hanged on the pawn. Either of them can't be captured with white. Let's see what happens if he captures. If he takes first bishop, then queen check, king h1, knight f2 check, rook takes f2, queen takes f2. If he saves with bishop, then this is the mate here. Now what if he takes knight with this pawn? The queen check is coming, king h1, queen sacrifice, rook takes, and this is mate. So after analyzing all the variations, Aronian captured this knight on g4 with bishop. Black first gave check, bishop takes d4 check, king h1, and knight takes g4. Now if we calculate, both are equal, but this knight is hitting on rook and he captured rook with knight, and black did f5. What's the reason behind f5? He is just making firm grip for this knight on g4 square. As he pushes the pawn, this pawn cannot go forward and this bishop will be inactive until this pawn is here. E3 square is occupied by knight and bishop, so this bishop cannot be developed, otherwise white is losing his piece. So white could here capture the pawn, but this will lose with queen h4 and this mate cannot be saved. If he pushes, this will be taken and g1 square is occupied by this bishop and this is mate. That's why he cannot capture this pawn. White did knight g6 because he does not want black to bring his queen on h4 square. So black did queen f6 attacking this knight. So after queen f6, this knight can be taken by black. But here, if this knight moves, for example, knight goes here, then queen will again come on h4 square and this checkmate cannot be saved. That's why he just gave his knight and played h3. Black took knight and white played queen e2, attacking this knight. But this knight is protected already, so white cannot capture. Black played queen h5, attacking this pawn. And if we see, the checkmate is coming anyway. Black's light square bishop is hitting on g2 square and dark square has covered g1 square. Knight has covered h2 square. That is why white must protect this square because of this coming checkmate. He played queen d3 and the final move by black, bishop e3, and that's over here. White cannot save this checkmate by any move. White has no any further move that he can save this checkmate. If he takes, this will be mate, king g1 and queen g2 mate, queen takes g2 mate. If he takes with the queen, white will lose his queen. And if he moves his queen on e2, then this is mate because g1 square is occupied. Here we can see the main threat was this light square bishop and this g2 pawn which was pinned. Because of this pin, this got very weak and white could do nothing. So this was the game. I hope you liked the game. Share, subscribe and like the video. Thank you for watching and bye for now.